And for their children, they themselves will be guides. They will teach their children of these things, of that which have been until the fall of our beloved Anahuac, the shield and protection of our destiny. Maintain our ways of respect and conduct, which our ancestors fulfilled. Today, we command our children not to forget to inform their children of what will be, how our people will become strong again, and how our destiny of peace and harmony will be fulfilled. There was no applause, right? That was like, in essence, our standing orders. So those of you, again, it's a reminder. The following day, on August 13th, that was the first day that the Aztec calendar and the Julian calendar met, because all of the other accounts, there was no correlation until this was the first day, where it was such a big day in Aztec and European history, and they both said on this day. Cuauhtémoc turned himself over to Cortez. One of the stories says that Cuauhtémoc, when he came to Cortez, Cortez was sleeping. Cuauhtémoc took his dagger. Cortez woke up and he was like, don't kill me, like, peace, like. And Cuauhtémoc gave him his dagger back. He's like, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here, I want peace. Let's stop this. When Cortez got his dagger back, he was like, haha, got you. But he said, I don't want to kill you. I just want you to tell me where the treasures are. Right? Where is the treasure? Cuauhtémoc tells him, you have no idea. Like, you can't even begin to comprehend what our treasure is. By this time, Cortez has seen like chests full of gold, jewels, all kinds of beautiful things, and he's thinking, wow, I can't imagine what treasures you have. This is where the stories of El Dorado came. The lost cities of gold. The Disney made a movie out of it. Indiana Jones got in on the action. Right? Pretty soon it's going to be Fox and Mulder. What do they do? They do the spaceship one. I'm sure they're going to have something. If they haven't already, they'll not. But they were tortured. Cuauhtémoc and his lieutenants were tortured. And they were like, in pain. You can see in this image and in the stories, they were burning them alive. They were cutting off limbs. And the lieutenants were like, tell them anything. Tell them whatever you want to tell them. Just tell them something so that they can leave us alone. A famous saying, Cuauhtémoc is attributed saying then was like, do you think I'm lying in a bed of roses? Do you think I'm just like chilling here? Like I'm being tortured, but there's no way, there's no way that they comprehend what that treasure is. So he was put to death. Him and his men. And of course after that it comes the colony. And it's like today. We can just go from 1521 to today. Not much has changed. Maybe we got some electricity here, but we're still very much colonized and oppressed. So, notice anything different here? The calendar is upside down. Yeah. I mean, from our perspective, it's upside down, right? Do you remember what Cuauhtémoc's name means?
Eagle.
Eagle what?
Singing.
Eagle going down. Can you guys see the eagle in this picture? The pico is right here. The beak. Los ojos, not those ojos. These ojos right here. Las garras, the claws, what are they called? Claws? Do the eagles have claws? Yeah. The wings and the tail. You see the eagle going down? The lessons that I've taken from just doing that activity. Do you remember we were doing the counterclockwise movement of the days? Pretend that you have an analog watch Do the activity, people from the MSA, you guys might remember this from last year. Or you can use that big dish. Good. And go around clockwise on your wrist. So put your wrist like this. Like in serio, like this for real. Like go like this and follow the hands of the clock. And then lift only the circling finger above your head. In which direction is it going? Up here. Pay attention, pay attention. Do it again. Abajo. Leave your watch hand down and then keep going. Make sure that you don't change direction on the finger. Going around. Which direction is it going? Up here. Say it again, Lam.
Counterclockwise.
Is there other words for that? Opposite?
Not clockwise.
Unclockwise? We're getting good. Did you see that? Didn't you see? Okay. So, do you trust these people here? Did it change direction? What? It didn't change direction. So down here is going clockwise, and up here is going not clockwise. Clockwise, not clockwise. Something's fishy here.
Our perspective.
Very good, very good. Okay, guys are college students. Perspective. 1491. Yeah, I'm going to have to go far for a count. Right? 1491. Where are the two images? Again, symbolically, Quetzalcoatl is the beautiful knowledge. Tezcatlipoca means the smoking mirror, but that's like our internal identity. How many of us know our internal self like really good? Smoking mirror is like your screen on your devices when they're all black. The obsidian stone is like that shiny. If you look at it, you can kind of see yourself, but not with all the details, right? That is the deep reflection that one needs to take to look at oneself. And sometimes it's kind of scary, right? Sometimes we don't like to look at that. So this is a representation of what is inside of us and what is outside of us. The beautiful knowledge out there, but also the kind of like the dark, like deep, insightful stuff that we have here. This is us. When we are at the bottom and we got to look up for guidance, we have to look up to be able to see what's not right so that we can fix it. You're holding the stuff up. Like you are making things right. When we are at the bottom, when we are humble, everything above us is okay. When we are on top, hopefully this doesn't break any insurance. When we're on top, looking at Mother Nature, like as if we control it. When we are the gods, when we look at the universe and it's like, oh, I can change that. I can change that. I can change that. Right? We get GMOs, we get all this, we get today. There's some good, but like we just don't know how to do things. If we understood that the humility that comes with us being close to our Mother Earth, there is humility in that. We can take care of things a little bit better. Of ourselves, of each other, of those things around us. But let's think again about 1492. There you were, 1491. You get a second chance, lucky you. Second chance of trying to do this right. 1492 comes, and you remember the story of Quetzalcoatl, right? Quetzalcoatl is precious knowledge, or the beautiful brother, and he's going to come from the land of the sun, with a beard, and white robes. Does that sound familiar? Somebody said white-ish or something like that, or kind of white? What was that word you said? Quetzal, beautiful. Coatl, brother or knowledge. So we have Quetzalcoatl, the feather serpent, representing the beautiful brother or the beautiful knowledge. Can we say that Columbus arrived as the beautiful brother? I'm going to take all answers. Any answer?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. And did he believe in Lakesh? You guys familiar with Lakesh? The poem by Luis Valdez? It's in the Pensamiento Serpentino, old 1970s poem. In Lakesh, you are my other me. If you know it, recite it, please. Tú eres mi otro yo, you are my other me. Si te hago daño a ti, if I do harm to you, me hago daño a mí mismo, I do harm to myself. Si te amo y respeto, if I love and respect you, I love and respect myself. That is in Lakesh. Was he the beautiful brother? Was he received like the beautiful brother? The natives were like, brother. They thought they heard God, right? Perspective. Did he come from the land of the sun? Did he come from the